I'm going to do an open box review on this KWA KM4-SR5 2GX series weapon. My other gun messed up, it broke on me, so I went and purchased this gun, and we're just going to open it up and I'll talk about it. So the box initially comes in the styrofoam and this cardboard top. Everything looks good in the gun, and all the stuff I got with it, there's no dings or nothing like that, so the packaging works out pretty well. I know a lot of people care about that stuff. I certainly don't. It's not a big deal as long as my gun works. KWA's 45-day warranty. I hear it's the longest in the business, the airsoft world, so kudos to that. I'll be turning that in. I got this from Airsoft GI. They did a chrono test of 0.20 gram BBs, and it came out at 356. This is a perfect CQB gun, so I know a lot of fields out there only allow about 350 or so. So this is good for CQB, and that's that. So moving on to the gun. Actually, let's move on to the stuff. Comes with some tools, some Allen wrenches, and looks like a hop-up tool of some sort. Comes with a little butt plug for your barrel, a barrel plug. I don't use that ever. I don't know who would. Comes with the 360 round high cap magazine. It feels real sturdy. It actually feels a little bit heavier than your normal high cap, so I don't know if that's a thicker quality metal or anything like that. You guys tell me, comment about it. Going on to the weapon, this is what I like to talk about. We're just going to start from the back and just move our way to the front. If we pop off the back, this is a crane stock battery system. They just go right in the back of the two holes and plugs right in. This does have a fuse on it. Not a big deal, you know, if you like fuses. If not, you know, whatever. If it's that big a deal to you, then don't get this gun. But from what I hear, this weapon is amazing. So let's check out the rate of fire on this thing, since I already got the butt plate back open. And let's plug in this battery. The trigger response on this gun is amazing. It's probably the best I've ever felt in an airsoft gun right out of the box. So we'll go to single fire, and the trigger response is crazy. There's no winding of the motor or the gearbox. I'm barely touching. My double taps are fast, and it's pretty good. If we go to full auto, the rate of fire on this is 20 rounds a second. So just listen to this. Pretty awesome. So rate of fire is awesome. Trigger response is amazing. Best I've ever felt in any airsoft gun. So if we move on, we're going to go to the charging handle is functional with it does have a hop-up system inside the bolt area, and this gun is probably one of the smallest guns on the market. I don't know if there's any smaller ones. I'm probably wrong. There probably are smaller ones, but this is a ridiculously small weapon for CQB purposes. You can cut corners real quick with it, and that's what I like to do. I like to rush in there. I'm not a far away shoot guy. I like to be up close and personal, and I needed something small, so this is what I got. Magazine well, everything on this gun so far, since I've tested it out, has worked beautifully. The magazine well, magazine release is really crisp, really nice. You got your flash hider here. See, with the flash hider, they put glue on the tip, so you have to unscrew that little Allen wrench key on the bottom. It's like a tiny little hole, and then you just take it right off. And it screws right. You just put it under the stove for a few seconds. See how this kind of is all black? It's kind of burnt. on the stove. So when it starts doing that, it's probably time to take it off. Allen key came, the Allen little bolt on there came right off, real smooth. The flash hider came off real smoothly, really nice. If you're into the whole insignia stuff, it has KWA written all over on the side here, on the rail system. On the other side it says KWA City of Industry, California, USA. It says the actual KM4-SR5, and this is a 6mm caliber. Who'd have known? Anyway, and I don't know much about this weapon, but I did do a lot of research, and I found out that the gearbox inside of this, the 2GX gearbox, is one of the best in the industry right now, and they have crazy reviews on this gearbox. I don't know exactly, because I'm not a big tech guy, I don't know a whole lot, but all I know is the metal sticker. They got 9mm bearings inside instead of 8 and 9. It has a stronger, pretty much every piece built into this gearbox is twice or 3 times as strong as the old gearbox system that KWA has made in the past. So this thing is already lipo ready. I do not advise you to use lipos because they just burn everything out inside your gun. But I do plan on doing some stuff to this gun, and my next video or my next clip that you see will be my gun completely modded out to what I like to do. Alright guys, so now I'm going to do the firing test. This is my gun, totally tacked out to where I like it. We're going to do a firing test for about 75 feet and see how this baby shoots. So as you can see here, at about 75 feet, I pretty much demolished the center of this target. Single shot, shot really well. Like I said, the trigger on this thing, the reaction time is really good. 75 feet ain't gonna be no problem for a target. Any farther than that, I'm sure it's not gonna be any much of a wider spread of a grouping. So even at probably 100 feet, you're probably gonna hit the target pretty well. So that's a shooting test for this KWA, and yeah.